and contributing to that total of 210. It's Jadeja back in action. This is Jadeja's over number 3. And he's given 10 runs so far, picked up 1 wicket. And at the crease, it's Nabi, who's not out on 7 of 9 deliveries, and Jannat not out on 2. He's faced 2 deliveries. And Afghanistan find themselves in a lot of trouble. Uphill task here.
That one outside the off stump to the right-hander. As Jadeja comes around the wicket, that's 98 kilometres an hour. It's going to be another run there.
And I'm sure with the little performance we've seen from Ashwin today, Richard, the think tank must be saying, why did we not have him in the first 2 games?
Yeah.
This is bowled brilliantly today, and Jadeja, 3rd delivery, played on the onside, another single there. Afghanistan moved to 74 for the loss of 5 wickets, but the game is just drifting away from Afghanistan. They need to score 211. They've only got 74 of them. Lost 5 wickets in return, and they are in over number 13.
Well, he's gone for a little paddle shot there, down to fine leg, and the fielder can't cut it off as the fielder comes around from square leg. So 4 runs.
Bit of a weak effort there, casual effort there from Jasprit Bumrah. Didn't bend, didn't try. Normally players dive. It was pretty close to him, not very far. We'll have a closer look again. And it was played fine.
That's nicely played by Jannat. Off the back foot, steers that ball down to mid-on for another single.
Runs coming in singles, which are absolutely not going to hurt India.
Yeah.
Afghanistan need big hits, and they need them now.
Yeah.
And they need them in every over if they want to come anywhere close to that total.
Oh, just outside the off stump. That's over pitch ball. Just finds the sweeper fielder for another single. They need big runs, and they need them now.
Absolutely. And the way the Afghan batsmen are playing, I think somewhere down the line the body language says they've resigned to the fact that this game is beyond them.
Oh, I think that was a while ago.
Yes, and probably they're just trying to stay at the wicket and maybe get some batting practice for the next couple of games they've got.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if they can survive the 20 overs, I think that'll be a minor achievement.
Certainly, India wouldn't like that. India would like to clean them up much before that, because that would give them a certain impetus in their run rate.
Yeah.
We've been talking about.
Yeah.
Ashwin back?
Yeah, for his final over. He's been very nice, very tidy, and as you say, questions will be asked as to why he wasn't picked sooner. But they do have an embarrassment of riches to India to pick from, so can't get it right all the time.
No, that's right. I mean, no team can get it right all the time. That's a fair point. It's all about taking decisions and then taking ownership of whatever decision you take, right or wrong. All teams do that.
Yeah.
But it's only that when the decisions don't work and the team loses very badly, then the questions are asked, and they're asked much louder than they normally are asked.
Yeah. Well, that's played late by Nabi. That's a nice ball onto the stumps there. He's got a single to the fielder at short cover, so a single here. But, well, you're always going to have superstars on the bench, I suppose, because you have so many good players, India.
Yeah, that's true. That's what Sir Clive Lloyd was saying. Why Ashwin has not been in the team earlier, and Hardik Pandya, and the reason is the bench strength. A huge bench strength as far as Indians are concerned. They play so much of IPL. There are so many new players. I mean, you saw Ishan Kishan got an opportunity that day.
Yeah.
He's performed so well. I mean, he really is a swashbuckling batsman. And of course, it didn't work out in that particular game against New Zealand. But the practice match, he scored very well. So there are so many options India has. And sometimes too many options is a challenge.
Yeah. So got some singles off this over as they're playing Ashwin off the pads on the leg side. Sir Clive is back with us. 84 for 5. Again, that's going to be a single down to long on as Ashwin is bowling pretty tidy stuff It's gone for 5 in that over, and that completes his spell.
Yeah, bowled 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets, just given 14 runs. Fine bowling by R. Ashwin.
Yeah, we expect him to do well. He's a top-class performer. And they probably now would be thinking, well, should he not have played before?
We were just discussing that. And, well, now they should know that he should play in the future.
Yes.
And another thing, too, I think that I hope they've realized that Pandya is as good a striker of the ball as anyone in this competition.
Absolutely.
And he needed to be brought further up in the batting order.
You're a big fan of Pandya, aren't you?
Yeah, very much.
So he's a clean hitter. He wiry guy, but very powerful when he hits, and very agile on his feet. A great fielder, great set of hands he's got, and catches very well, fields very well. Adds that little extra zing in the Indian team by his very presence. He's that kind of a character. Brings a lot of energy.
Jasprit Bumrah is back on. It's bowled the 15th over. Figures of 1 for 11. We'll start off with a dot ball as he comes into Mohammed Nabi over the wicket, and a little jab down outside his off stump.
Oh, hits the stumps. Direct hit.
Well, they've ran for a single, and there's going to be a look at this from the third umpire. So there's a direct hit, as Anurag said.
And these can be closer than what it seemed. I think the third umpire is going to use technology and share with us that how close.
Oh, he's well in. Yeah.
Now my point.
Where's his bat though?
His left foot is right grounded there. I mean, very much inside.
Yeah.
But umpires still don't want to take chances whenever it's a direct hit. They just want to go up and reconfirm. They don't want to, be found on the wrong side and criticized.
Yes,
so might as well
and when you
be safe than sorry.
When you make a mistake, the point against you. So you want to be, even if it's a stumping, you don't know had he touched the thing with the stumps with his pads or whatever.
Bumrah. Oh, wow. That's a zipper. A short one.
He had no clue.
Yeah. Janat was taken unawares by that one, as it was across him. And
he had a clue to get out of the way.
Well,
I mean, he was falling apart there.
That's
almost.
Another dot ball.
Bumrah is so difficult to get away. He's so accurate with his unorthodox style. People are still not able to read him so well. And this one
should be runs.
Flicked off his hips.
Found a fine leg.
Just a single. I mean, we already in the 15th. Probably now, Sir Clive Lord, I think the only thing which Afghanistan can think or would want to do is play out the 20 overs.
Well, if
the game is out of their hand completely in any case.
Over 100, they would have. It would have improved their run rate.
And probably the batsman, the captain, and Janat would like to get some batting practice and stay on the pitch for a while, get more used to the conditions in Abu Dhabi.
Bumrah's bowling to Nabi. There's a man out at point here, and it's a wideish one, slowish one, and straight through to the wicket-keeper.
Not given.
It's a dot ball.
Well, I don't think that was a wide. It was within that zone.
It was in the zone. That's what the umpire adjudged it as, and that's the reason not given. Afghanistan 87 for 5. This is over number 15. Last delivery. Jasprit Bumrah coming into bowl to Nabi, batting on 15 of 19. In comes Bumrah. Right arm over the wicket. In the block hole, but dug out very well. Plays it to the fielder at long on. And the batsman will cross over for a single.
Yep, that's the end of Bumrah's over. And Afghanistan, it's as you say, it's a bit of batting practice now. And let's try and get some runs on the board, get a bit of form. India have absolutely dominated Afghanistan today. And before the game, a lot of talk was about how good Afghanistan were and how they had every chance of beating India today. But they did win the toss. And well, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but
Yes.
they put India in, and the rest is history. 211 the target. So 88 for 5. There's 5 overs remaining. And
Time to play predictor between the three of us. So, Richard, will Afghanistan get to 100?
yes, I would think so.
Okay, Sir Clive Lloyd.
Or are they 88? Yes, they should.
They should.
Start the car time? No, I think they'll get through the 20 overs. I think
Okay, so you think they'll get their 100 and as well get through their 20 overs?
Yeah.
Yes, they just need only 123 runs and 30 deliveries.
Yeah, when you see it on the big screen there, it's
It looks even bigger than
yeah,
target.
it looks slightly surreal. It's like the stuff of nightmares.
Okay, Shardul Thakur in, and this is played off, flicked to the onside to the fielder at mid-wicket, and another single.
Although it's been enjoyable watching India's dominant batting, you wouldn't want this as the World Cup final,
Well, absolutely not.
because Afghanistan have never been in this game. You know,
I think a World Cup final should be befitting a World Cup final. The two teams should be the best teams playing a good game of cricket, and and all the followers of the game should enjoy it all over the world.
yeah.
That's what a typical final should be, never one-sided.
But India have definitely arrived. A little late to the party, but they've arrived. And this is a big hit, and that was going down the leg side, and he's got that one away over deep mid-wicket. So we do have a big one here, and it's off the bowling of Shardul Thakur. 6 runs for Afghanistan. Mohammed Nabi is the captain out there, and he's
Fine
at
shot
the other
there.
end here.
Fine shot there. Picked it up early, beautifully hit, right from the middle of the bat. And look at the elevation. Had the enough legs and over that boundary. 6 runs. Fine 6 runs by Afghanistan.
Yeah, that's Janati moves on to 16. Nabi's on 17.
I think this is where India is missing a good leg spinner. Their bowling seems to be, not as penetrative as it should be. Somebody there to sort of make you think about it. Like a Rashid coming in here now to confuse the lower order batters.
You have a very good spinner who did not make the team is Yuzvendra Chahal. He was in contention, and a lot of people were saying it should be in the team.
Slower one that time by Shardul Thakur. Just going down the leg side. He's got it away for a single down to long on. So another one, 96 for 5.
The only thing, that's why I was saying, if India get to 150 or 160, it's sort of gettable because their bowling is not as penetrative as it should be. I just feel that they need another sort of spinner in there.
Well, the captain's on strike now. And again, just veering down the leg side. It's just back of a length, goes through to the keeper. And that one 120k from Thakur. So we've got a dot ball, a couple of singles and a 6 off this over so far. India amassing 210.
Afghanistan just going through the motions right now. As we've been saying, just trying to play as many deliveries as possible, just getting their eye in, a bit of a practice going on. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion as far the match is concerned. On this one, he wanted to play a attacking stroke, but then just last minute decided just to tap it down to the onside. Comes back, and they cross over for a run. So we see the Group 2 Super 12 table. Pakistan right on top, 8 points, 4 games, all 4-1. Afghanistan played through 3, they won 2, and this one, of course, they will lose, so automatically they'll remain on 4.
Yeah,
and India will pick up their first 2 points after they finish this game. Namibia has also got 2. New Zealand are at 4, and Scotland have yet to open their account. They've lost all their 3 games. So it's going to get all a little mixed up there. Yeah. It's going to be tough. There are a lot of combinations, permutations, a lot of statistics, calculations going to come in.
Oh, that's a gift really for a batsman. It was very wide and full and a slower ball, but it's just prodded down there towards deep point for another single. So, yeah, Afghanistan's net run rate is obviously going to be, could be quite badly affected by...
It is going to be
by
affected
this
by
game.
this particular game because they're going to lose it by a large number of runs.
But they probably would have been told that if they get a certain amount of runs,
Yeah.
that it wouldn't go too far down there.
The team mathematician will have told them.
Absolutely.
Very
and
much so.
there are a lot of people working at the back end to give you those inputs to tell you what numbers work for you, what
You've
don't.
got the strength and conditioning coach, and then you've got the team mathematician.
The analyst.
Psychologist,
Yeah, psychologist, team,
batting coach.
team mathematician, yeah, Duolingo expert, they're all in there.
Duolingo expert.
Yeah, they're all in there. So yeah, because New Zealand, they won earlier, but they only won by 16 runs against Scotland, and their net run rate was improved, but only marginally. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how badly affected Afghanistan's net run rate is.
Outside the off stump and plays it there to the. Oh! It's Mr. Jadeja.
Mr. Jadeja. Nicely played shot, and two fielders coming towards it. Jadeja slips. It's a slippy outfield.
I think he missed the direction where the ball was coming. He was quicker than the ball,
Yeah.
and the ball just he beat the ball, and the ball came in later. He'd already moved to another position, and 4 runs there, 102 for 5.
Well, Bumrah was all smiles. So Janat moves on to 22.
Wouldn't have been all smiles if it was a tight game. And next delivery
that's
played
wide.
beautifully, straight to the sweeper cover there, and another single. They can smile, I mean, because this game is done and dusted. But imagine a tight game, that kind of a slip.
Yep.
Those things can be very, very critical in a close game.
Yeah. Just watching a comparison
Between,
of Bumrah and Naveen.
That's right. They were
Yeah.
talking about that he, models himself after Bumrah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Oh,
nice
that's
shot.
a fine shot.
Full
Beautiful
toss.
shot. Point boundary. 4 runs.
Well, that was a full toss. That was a gimme. And punished by Mohammed Nabi, the Afghanistan captain. That was a loose one.
Juicy full toss. Had a lot of pace on it. All he had to do was connect well, places it well. And yes, that expression says it all. 4 runs.
He's trying to bowl a Yorker there, I think. And just
Probably the dew.
overpitched it.
Maybe slipping out of his
Could
hands
be.
too. Yes.
Well, Bumrah's coming in again. And that's a
better
foolish
delivery.
one. And that's a play to the fielder at short cover. There's going to be no run. So they're going to... Margin of defeat will be less than 100 runs.
Yep.
Yes. So it seems now. They picked up a couple of boundaries, and they're over 100 here. And seeing some comparisons between Naveen and Jasprit Bumrah. In comes Bumrah. Next delivery outside the off stump. Batsman wants to get a connection to that, but this one wide, and rightly given so. So 1 more run added, and Bumrah will have to reload that. 108 for 5. This is over number 17. Target 211. Nabi batting. The captain has spending time at the wicket. 22 of 25. Jannat has got 23 of 13. Yes, he's the one who scored fast. But currently it's Nabi on the strike.
Again, that's full and wide. And is it going to be called a wide?
I
Yes.
think yes. So Bumrah just trying to keep that ball away from the batsman, not allowing to score an attack or play an attacking shot, a big shot. But in the bargain has given 2 runs and 2 extra deliveries to bowl.
Yes, I think he's trying so hard to get that Yorker in, but it's not swinging as he expects. Or the ball could be wet too, so he's sort of not getting it well directed.
Again, the third time, but this time it is within the area, within the line, and this time it's a dot ball.
Yeah, we've actually forgotten that there's dew
Yeah,
because the margin is so big here between the sides, so it doesn't seem to
have
been a
affected the
factor
game.
in the
Correct.
and the scoring.
I think Bumrah, Hardik Pandya is there. He should be okay with that little injury he got again.
Same kind of ball there, just wide, full.
And this one is dot ball. So Bumrah finishes his spell in his 4 overs, given 25 runs, picked up a wicket. And India pretty much here, right on top, just waiting for formalities for this game to end and pick up their first 2 points as far as this T20 World Cup is concerned.
So, are the media going to be delighted, or are they going to take the angle of why didn't you do this sooner?
Honestly, there is going to be a lot of talk, a lot of viewpoints will come, but they will hold their horses right now. They will not speak too much right now. They will wait for the next game, and if it also goes in this manner, they will still wait for the third game.
They'll wait to see if they get to the semis.
After the 3 games are over, then the complete dissection and bisection will happen of the Indian team.
So once they don't make it to the semi-finals, that's when,
Because they don't want to praise them sky high now and see them getting complacent and faltering in the next 2 games. So it's a wait and watch for the media.
Yeah, well,
I think they're missing a bowler.
Oh, this one,
could
he
be
plays
out.
it. Is it going to be out?
Oh,
No. That's Ishan Kishan who's
Good try.
fielding. The young man gave it his best, but could not latch on to that catch. It was a difficult chance. Wasn't an easy chance. And the batsman is safe. Oh, actually, he had reached the ball, and the ball went between his arms, his wrists, but could not cup it within his hands to take that catch. So batsman survives. Afghanistan 110 for 5. This one is again hit. Is it a biggie? Is it going in the hands of the... No, it's
6.
cleared the field. 6 runs.
it's a good shot there by Mohammed Nabi. He's really got hold of that one. It went very high and it's back over long off. So another 6 here for Afghanistan towards the end of this innings. Whack.
Slower delivery from Shardul Thakur and picked up very well by Nabi. He was able to read that slow delivery and hit it pretty cleanly, and well, that expression from Virat Kohli tells you all. Not happy at all with that.
That's short and pulled from off stump down towards mid-wicket. One bounce over the fence, and Thacker's been hit for a few here. Expensive. Mohammed Nabi moves on to 32.